Hey everyone, welcome to another video on new projects with Jim Tay. Today I want to spotlight two new developments located in the northeastern AMO region of Singapore. They are close to the Thomson East Coast Line stations Mayflower and Lentor, which, by the way, if you're unaware, commenced operations in August of 2021. These projects are AMO Residence and Lentor Modern respectively. The former is already open for preview since Saturday the 9th of July, and Lentor Modern is scheduled to open from late August. In this video, I want to focus on 5 key differences you must consider when deciding which of these projects to purchase. If you love this area and only can make one choice due to additional buyer stamp duty, this is a video you must not miss. Before we go further, a quick disclaimer: this is not investment advice. I am a licensed property agent in Singapore, able to represent you to purchase either of these properties and earn a commission. If it's your first time watching me, I have a link in the description where you can learn more about me. Do get in touch if you like my content and want to support me. That's it, now we're gonna dive right in. Keep watching. The first difference, the all-important primary schools. While every school is a good school, parents will certainly have their preferences, and Tong School has historically had a higher application rate than vacancies available. Check out this data from MOE for phases 2A and 2B for the last 3 years. Orange means oversubscribed. For those not aware with the changes to P1 registration that kicks in from this year, there are now 20 less vacancies for phases 1, 2A and 2B, with these spaces reserved for the open category 2C. Within each phase, priority is given to applicants living within 1 kilometer of the school. In short, this means increased competition for less vacancies, and is even more important to be living within 1 kilometer of your desired school. In the context of Tong School, it means that phase 2A would have been oversubscribed in 2021, and you would see orange bars instead of the blue bar you are seeing right now. I've included links in the description for further reading on the details of this change, as well as a useful website from the Straits Times which compiled past year's data to help guide you in picking the right school for your child. Interestingly though, the results for phase 2A in 2022 application is already released, and when I checked it out for Tong School, interestingly there are 110 places, but the number of applicants were less than half of that, which is quite surprising considering the demand for places at Tong School for the last 3 years. Nevertheless, as we can never predict with 100% certainty the demand for available vacancies at Tong School, getting a place at AMO Residence will give you the advantage, because between the two projects, a key difference is that AMO is within 1 km to Tong School, while Lentor Modern isn't. The second difference is whether you're looking at a project that's integrated or near to an MRT station. With AMO Residence, in fact, you have a property that's almost equidistant to 2 MRT stations. As an added benefit, the Bright Hill MRT station will be an upcoming interchange for the upcoming Cross Island line. On the other hand, Lentor Modern will be directly integrated with Lentor MRT station. Let me give you some idea of how rare an integrated plot is. So here's Lentor Central, this pinkish red plot that's directly connected to Lentor MRT. If you go further south, you'll be at Mayflower, where AMO Residence is over here. You see at Mayflower, there are no commercial plots. There is one in light blue over here, but it's already taken by Mayflower Market. So there are no plots that will be integrated with Mayflower as a mixed development. Even further south, next stop here is Bright Hill, again, all residential only plots, followed by Upper Thomson, where you do see a dark blue plot, 3.0 plot ratio. However, because it's totally blue, it will not be a mixed development, and therefore no residential units here. Mostly landed properties, as you can see from the small rectangles all over. Then we go next to Caldecott over here, again, no mixed plots, no mixed sites. And then Mount Pleasant, before we reach the city area, which is beyond the scope of this video. There's only one other potential integrated development along this part of the northeastern region, and that is further up north, 1 station away from Lentor MRT, Springleaf. Yes, this blue plot over here. So key difference here between the projects is that AMO, you're buying into another residential property, while at Lentor Modern, you are buying a rare integrated project helmed by a developer with strong track record in developing iconic buildings. The third difference is small but important. What kind of surroundings would you prefer? At AMO Residence, you are in a mixed private and public housing area with landed houses and condominiums towards the west and south, and the HDB Kebun Baru estate towards the east. Conversely, at Lentor Modern, you will be surrounded by a fully private enclave. Depending on your preferences, you may enjoy the openness of a HDB estate where you can literally walk through it, shop at old school HDB shop houses, access coffee shops and small kopitiams, and even a wet market and food centre nearby Mayflower MRT station. Whereas at a private enclave, it's usually quieter, you have less people hanging around and walking about. Everyone's sort of in their own enclosed compound. Your neighbours are also different. Usually, it can also be less convenient to amenities. But with Lentor Modern being a mixed development, it alleviates that by having more than 100,000 square feet of retail and F&B space, including a supermarket and childcare facilities. I'm sure the nearby residents are really looking forward to this addition. So for this, there's no winner and it really depends which you prefer. The fourth difference, would you like to be part of a small change or be the first in a huge transformation? It's striking that when I open the URA regional highlights on the Northeast region, what greets me are the details of the future of Lentor. Evidently, our government is pushing to make this future a reality with successive releases of land plots around the MRT station, including 2 already sold to the same developer Guocoland, plus 4 in varying stages of a sale. There are a total potential of 11 residential development sites in this area. Furthermore, I really wouldn't be surprised if Guocoland continues to win bids for more plots, cementing its status as the de facto master developer of the area. It could really lead to very exciting possibilities. And we haven't even yet considered the entire forested area further northwest towards Springleaf area. What's certain is this transformation starts with Lentor Modern. For AMO residents, while there are other land plots nearby, they are not for sale yet and the surroundings are generally already built up. The area though hasn't seen a new launch since Panorama about 8 years ago. So yes, at AMO residents, you will be the latest shining object to an already mature area. Overall, this will also mean that at AMO residents, you can live with less construction disturbances, while at Lentor Modern, nearby construction will likely still be ongoing even after the project's completion. Finally, at number 5, it's something that AMO residents has but Lentor Modern does not, and that is easy access to the popular Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park, one of the largest urban parks in central Singapore, covering a full 62 hectares of unique waterways and greenery. It's just across the road and over an overhead bridge. So this hoarding here is the actual site of AMO Residence, right? And there's a path here. In future, they will remove this after things are more cleared. Just cross the road, walk over there, the overhead bridge, cross the other side, and you'll be at Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park. To boot, you also aren't too far away from Lower Pierce Reservoir, a beautiful park popular for sunrise photography and wedding shots. Moreover, units facing the northwest will have pretty much permanent unblocked views across the existing landed homes and towards Lower Pierce Reservoir. However, it's not perfect, as in exchange for these beautiful views, you will be facing the northwest, which means exposure to some west sun. On the flip side, at Lentor Modern, you trade the Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park for the Lentor Hill Kok Park, which will be at the center of the future transformation of the Lentor area. For views, you can likely choose units which face northeast over the landed cluster Bullion Park and towards Lower Seletar Reservoir. Although you don't get the same permanency as at some point down the future, but it could be decades, the yellow reserve sites may be developed into high-rise buildings which block the reservoir view. For me personally, I feel mixed, as while I will definitely enjoy the premium views at AMO Residence, the thought of facing the west sun makes me a little hesitant. It's so hot in Singapore these days. I was just out earlier today wrecking the site, and look, my neck here is red with sunburn. That's it, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you've gained value from it and can better decide whether AMO Residence or Lentor Modern is the right project for you. If you want to support me, I am a licensed real estate agent in Singapore and can represent you for your purchase. There's still much more that I'm able to share in person, especially with respect to your own personal circumstances. Contact details in the description and a link to WhatsApp me quick. Also, leave a comment and let me know which of these projects is your pick and why. Once again, my name is Jim Tay. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.